Welcome to Rauta's Death Metal Reviews. This time we go to Canada with a rather new band called Ifrit, haunting Charnel Grounds. If you ask me, this looks like a black metal recording, but in fact it is a death metal one. Released by Gutter Prince Cabal. This is so new release as of August 2024 that even Metal Archives doesn't have this listed just yet, but I guess update will soon take place. Within this nicely looking digi sleeve you will find, of course, not only the CD but some lyrics, some photos, liner notes, what have you. A very simplistic design but beautiful nonetheless, kind of a leathery look if you ask me, even though obviously this is cardboard. Now if we then head to the Metal Archive site for this Montreal, Quebec based band, here we have it, death metal with the debut album 2006. So not that new band, even though not really very active. I mean, it's 18 years since the debut album, and even though there was this EP during 2006, still quite a lot of nothing happening. So what can we expect from this band? I mean, basically, when you are thinking of Canadian extreme metal, you probably go either one of the both ways. Probably thinking of black metal coming from the Quebec area, which is often very melodic and all that stuff. But we can put that aside because it has really nothing to do with the death metal. If we go to the death metal department, you probably have two subways to go. Subway, get the point? Oh well, pun intended or not. Anyway. So you can probably have two ways of thinking Canadian death metal. You go either the Cryptopsy and Cataclysm and other big names of Canadian death metal, or then you gotta start thinking of bands like Blasphemy, Revenge, etc. More like the war metal path. Now, Ifrit is not exactly neither of these styles, but closer definitely to the style of Revenge, Blasphemy and what have you, because this is indeed very chaotic, intense, fast-paced and all that stuff. Now, if you have your war metal pants already on, you're probably gonna check this one out. But mind you for a little bit, even if this is very chaotic in nature and definitely this kind of intensity is very much there, of course there's very little black metal to begin with. Now, whether you consider war metal to be the glorified term for death metal or death black, as it's often case, there are differences between pure death metal and death black. I mean, that's kind of a given, but I still want to point it out because a lot of people might be just, sliding from one genre to another and really don't make a difference. Purists are one thing, and those who just listen to all kind of extreme metal maybe don't give so much as a fuck about it. I personally don't really give a fuck. Good music is good music. Doesn't matter which kind of a label, a sticker, name, whatever you give it to. And I would say Ifrit is closer to those bands, even if it's without the obvious black metal things. Now, whether or not you are signed up for this kind of stuff depends how much open-minded you are in terms of chaotic and intense and fast-paced death metal. Now, I'm gonna say it out loud. Don't expect anything like a game changer, anything kind of a next generation death metal thing going on, because this is unfortunately not that if you're expecting that. Now, if you're more like expecting things to go the rather normal ways, comfort zone and all that stuff, yet still ticking the right boxes, what I just mentioned about intensity, fast, chaotic and whatever presence, now you are gonna possibly like it. I'm saying this because this is the kind of a two-way street kind of a thing. You either are disappointed because it's nothing new and nothing that fascinating in terms of catchy, memorable and all. But like I said, if you're all about the intensity and fast-paced stuff, this violence, aggressiveness and all, maybe exactly what is needed is a little bit Ifrit in your game. Now, I urge you, check it out, even though Metal Archive's site at the moment doesn't include the stuff here. It's probably out there by the time this review video gets out and you get to listen to it. So links are provided in the description box. Now, if you do have an excuse not to check it out, it's up to you. But I would say give it a go and decide for yourself whether or not this comfort zone death metal is for you. Now off you go. Enjoy. Bye bye.